Welcome back, Fluffies. We're playing some more Dragoon today. And looks like we're getting a battle started off with. We are continuing up the Great Divine Tree here. And as you may notice, it's going to be an interesting road.
Die.
Yep, I missed the input there. Oh well. Hurrah! Didn't miss that though.
Die. Demon steps.
So yeah, as I said last episode, we are pretty much nearing the end of this favorite RPG of mine. So we'll see how that fares as far as what I play next. I'm thinking about playing maybe some Twilight Princess, the HD version on the Wii U, but we'll see. Also, you may notice a little bit of a color difference. I'm trying out some filter options pre-edit to see if that changes anything as far as quality goes. I might turn it down just a bit, but I do have the saturation up a little bit higher to give it a little bit more color, and I think it adds a bit of a nicer tone to everything. Also, speaking of which, depending on some things, we might be, for our friend session of, I believe I'm making that the Saturdays now. Or, no, that's, Thursdays now, sorry. I think you can expect to have some Mario Party if that's not already out, or some more Gunfire or more VR titles. I'll maybe swap between them. It really depends, since I'm dedicating that section to just recording with whatever me and my friends play at the time. That's probably what will get recorded. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that and have a little bit more of a interaction with that. Rose, what is this? Fruit of the Divine Tree. It seems to be dried up though. Fruit. Did all the species really arise from such a small thing? Only the creator Soa knows that, so it's just a legend for us, but we are standing on the Divine Tree, which supposedly was the same legend. We better believe it. Guess so. Let's move on. We better hurry up, or there will be no one even tell the legend. Suffice it to say that the world's ending. And we need to hurry up. Hurry the hell up and stop lollygagging. As we make our way up the Divine Tree, I'm going to try to get Haschel his final attack form, but I'm not quite sure it will happen. I'm gonna try to allow him to attack. Don't you fear me, you asshole. As I said, I'm going to take this battle a little bit slower on that regard, just because I am really wanting to push to get that final ability, because it is going to be very, very helpful on the final boss. And as I said, we are running out of time to actually get it up to that point. I don't even think it would be fully powered up by the time we get to the final boss, which is unfortunate, but I mean, you'll get to see some cool things, so. That's probably one of my biggest gripe about old RPGs, though, is they give you all of this party to play with, and unfortunately this game has the flaw that any non-active party members get, like, half to no little XP, and they fall way behind, so you end up, unless you're constantly grinding and switching out your team, they end up falling out behind, and you really just don't utilize them that much. Because there's really no need to switch a party once you have your designated team. That's why, generally when I go through different playthroughs, I try to use a character I haven't really before. So far, I think the only character I have never really used, which is unfortunate, is probably Muru, but that's just because you get her so late. And this run I wanted to use Rose because I've always skipped out on her as well. Who knows, maybe in the remaster or remake I will make it a point to play with Murder that time around. Depending on how much they change up the game, of course. And holy hell, that was a lot of damage. Bum 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 bum. This way. I think. I got sidetracked on which way I was supposed to be going. I think it's this way. But yeah, if you guys are tagging and watching along, let me know what games you still want to see. I have a pretty big collection, and obviously on some of the older titles that are harder to get, I can always emulate. But yeah, just let me know. I'll need some new content soon. Although I'm probably definitely solidifying the Twilight Princess playthrough just because I freaking love Legend of Zelda. And I haven't played Twilight Princess in like ages. Could do the Skyward Sword HD that's coming out on the Switch, but then I'd have to buy it. And I don't want to spend money at the moment. I'm already spending a lot of crap right now. Ah, damn it. The timing for that's become so second nature, I think, at this point. Which is nice. Hey, Hashel got a level up. Good job, Hashel. This stream, it seems like it's sending a vital force to the moon that never sets. Must be that the divine tree is getting ready to give birth to the god of destruction. Then if we take this stream and this... Yes, it will carry us to the top. Let's hurry. Boop, biddy, burp. You know, just trust that it takes you to the top and not some plane of existence. What a stream. What a geek's other name. Wow. We got right up close. In addition, maybe because we let ourselves flow in that vital force, I feel revitalized. Means that the power of the divine tree that gave birth to all species is still alive. In order to kill all its species, it revived the power. Landing succeeded. Ta! Boosh! What is that? That is a caterpillar. Did Congo landing awaken it? Congo's landing awaken it, sorry. We'll see that thing later. We gotta get going. Acquired white silver dragon's armor. Nice little healing spot in case you need to farm, which is a decently good late game spot to farm in this if you've kind of let your levels and stuff, if you kind of not done a lot of the grinding to get your additions and whatnot. This is one of the fruits too. Yes, and all the species who were born in this way are about to be annihilated. Rose, let's get going. Save point. We will go do a quick safety save. Da 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 da. Pop belly pig.
Die.
Whoops. Don't like this angle. Drats. Discard. Gonna let Haschel take care of all this. Apparently I was a tad late on that final input. That's annoying. Alright, I'm just gonna finish this.
Die.
Apparently I can't do Haschel's final input, right? Can do that right, though. Makes no sense sometimes when you can do one thing but not the other. Bum 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 bum. No mind purifiers, we don't need them. Quick safety save. The moon that never was.
Die.
Yeah.
Demons.
Apparently I just could not use Haschel today, and He does not want me to have his abilities mastered. Don't fear me. Mana cores are the worst. There we go. One more bout of Hex Hammer should kill him. Missed. Chalk another 2 to his points there. Don't need a Petrifier. Additions. Blazing Dynamo's doing well. Demon's Dance is fully maxed out at the 100 SP and 500% damage. Hex Hammer is getting there. Only 45 more to go. That should be like another 20 battles. Or just a decently long boss fight. It'll be soon. Yes, but look at that. Is that the caterpillar from back there? It's a miracle there was an unhatched fruit left over. It is a subspecies of a new insect. It was just born and is coming after us. Well, time to end out of its miserable little life. And time for our boss fight that I mentioned.
Die. Demons dance.
Could let this fight go on for ages and let Haschel get all the frickin' attacks that he needs. Yeah, damn it. Of course he is able to counter. I didn't think this boss was able to.
Die.
Yeah, missed that input. You may what happens if they get knocked down like that. Nothing in particular if everyone gets knocked down like that, because the next physical attack that's done on them will wake them up.
Die.
Trying to do as little damage as possible right now, so Haschel has a chance to get up and actually get some free attacks in here while he can. Yeah, you should be getting up here. One thing that I think this game would benefit from is just being able to attack your allies in cases like this. Give them a little love tap. Wake them up. Alright. Doesn't look like he wants to get up. And I only have so much patience.
Die.
Ooh, ha! Die. Fortunately, this guy seems really keen on just wanting to keep me down. Oh, hey, look, it morphed into a beautiful cocoon.
Die. Demons dance.
I believe that's scripted to happen once you do so much damage to it. Or maybe if you just take too long to kill it, it evolves. I'm not actually quite sure. And of course I finally get a turn with them and I completely whiff. Rose, you've earned enough.
Take that, Hex Hammer.
Hex Hammer.
Take that, Hex Hammer.
Some more levels for it.
Take that, Hex Hammer.
Time for its final form. This isn't even my final form. It's turned into a beautiful butterfly.
Yes. Go. Go. Blazing Dynamo.
Your damage means nothing. While I am making the fight take longer by not attacking with Rose, these two honestly need to level up their skills, and this is a really good opportunity to do it. If I can actually frickin' hit the ability this time. Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Yes. Go.
Yep.
Take that, Hex Hammer.
I hope one system that is refined in the remastering of this, if it does come into fruition, that that they revamp some of the Dragoon stuff, because as nice as it is,
Yes. Go.
the Dragoon form is not as useful as it could be. The fact that your MP is so limited, your magic sucks, the attack boost that you get is minimum at best. You can't use items. You're stuck in it for the turn limit of how much ever level SP levels you've had. It really can limit some of it. Bum 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 bum. Nah, you're good.
Yes. Go. Go.
Teh, ga, ra. Teh, ga, ra. Oh, scan counter. Okay. Alright. Put this thing out of its misery. Fight's gonna take way too long if I don't. Nah, I at least want to make some kind of progress. So as I said, I think I'm really close to about the end of the disc.
Yes. Go. Go.
Damn it.
Die. Demons dance.
Also, the thing I hope that they change on the counter animation is just to not ruin the flow of the ability. I would really love to see that improve so that it just doesn't slow down the animation for that counter. It would be nice if it was just seamless. Because it really does throw off the attack that you're used to.
Yes. Go. Go. Blazing dynamo.
Alright. I'll defend with Rose a bit. You got de-spirited, did you? Damn it. Stop failing the inputs, brain.
Yes. Go.
That's what de-spirited does, by the way. It just prevents you from accumulating SP points. Which honestly isn't really like the end of the world for me, because I never frickin' use Dragoon forms. Unless I absolutely have to, or if I just feel like burning some magic. Ooh, can't combat. Didn't know it had that ability. Well, have these for a reason. I think maybe it can only do that when you're de-spirited. So, good to know.
Yes. Go. Go.
Yep, missed the final input.
Take that, Eclipse hammer.
Alright, Rose, finish it off.
Die.
Wheel. Healing Rain, Sun Rhapsody, Moon Serenade. Yes. We will take the... let's see. We'll take the healing rain in place of a black rain. We barely defeated it. Let's go, we're almost at the moon. Barely defeated it. We kicked that thing's ass. It didn't have a thing on us. And yeah, it fucking insta-killed Dart, but that's just because I was dicking around most of the fight. Trying to get a little bit of level off of it. Moon that never sets. It is spreading poison all over the world. In order to stop the poison, we have to reach the core of the moon before it's too late. Unless Shauna and the core, as Rose says, are wedded, the god of destruction won't be born, right? It is a dilemma for us because we want to take Shauna back. If we don't meet Shauna, and if we can't destroy only the core of the moon, the world will be saved. But Zeke is here for sure with Shauna. That is the only chance to save her. We will save both the world and Shauna. Fate is not in the hands of the creator, it's in our hands. We won't let Soa decide the fate of this world. That goes for Shauna's fate as well. We will decide our own fate. She just kind of said that. Redundancy. Into the moon that never sets. Time for the fun distorted music world. Wee. It's a moon that never sets. Yes. Has been long, very long. Let's get going. If you thought the boss fights were over, we get to fight a few more of those things. The moon is shaking. Don't tell me the god of destruction is about to be born. Cannot be. The birth of the god of destruction is our death. That's right, we are still alive. Let's go. We must stop my father. Wows. Is this a forest? I thought we stepped into the moon. But indeed, this tree is a true tree. Oh no. Were we sent to the ground? No. Listen, it's the heartbeat of Viraj, embryo, the god of destruction. An empty body that is the living corpse from which the soul was taken out by ancient winglies. On the day it was conceived in the divine tree. We must be in the moon. But no matter what looks, we must keep going. Cannot carry any more items. Well, let's correct that. Just go ahead and use a healing rain, recover everyone. Frozen jet. Those heartbeats. It's a swift dragon.
Die.
Haven't seen those in a minute.
Yes. Go. Go.
Rah!
Blazing Dynamo. Ha! Ha! He! Ha! Ha! He! Take that! Next hammer.
HP recovers? How dare you recover your HP?
Ha! Ha! He! Ha! Ha! He! Take that! Next hammer.
Hex hammer.
Ha! Ha! He! Ha! Ha! He! Take that! Next hammer.
Beat up that unicorn for a few free attacks. Do 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 do. Looks like a grassland. No shit, Sherlock. It's hot beat still now. Miranda, what's wrong? I know this place. Does it look like the forest of your home? Not only that, it's the forest of Mille Ciseaux, where I grew up. I'll be back soon. Sorry, but wait for me here. There's something I have to check. Alone. Miranda! As I expected, this is the forest of my home. Why is it in the moon? This rose is... Mother, where are you going? Go home, Miranda. Huh? You have a kid? Yeah. Mother, don't go. Father is calling you. What are you gonna do? Because I married that man, my life has been completely ruined. He hardly works and drinks all the time with the money I earned. I don't even have enough food and am starving every day. Can't stand it anymore. Beautiful life must be waiting for me. If I leave this forest, yes, I can say farewell to this miserable life. Now let's go. Mother! Yeah, at least took the kid with you. And if the father was a deadbeat. Bum bum. Bum bum. Well, hopefully Miranda's up to the fight here. She's not the most powerful at the moment. Yeah. If I get too low on health, I use an item, but we should be fine. Why did you abandon Dad and me? Miranda, I had no choice. Shut up. Dad fell ill and I became an orphan. You can never imagine how I have lived since then. Ah, it hurts. Bum bum bum. Every rose has its thorn. Missed. Well, that gives me another free turn to attack. Alright. We'll guard. Guard heal for a bit. Or apparently it's gonna do that. Doesn't want me to guard heal. I understand that what I've done is unforgivable as a mother, but I wanted you to understand. What do you want me to understand? I worked because I didn't want you, a newborn baby, to starve, but he didn't even try to work. My father may not have been a respected man, but at least he was with me all the time, unlike you. Ah, it hurts. Bum ba-dum. See why I never bothered to use Miranda or Shauna for this matter. Ouch. Alright, I'll have to use a healing fog for this one. I believe the talking gates are at certain damage thresholds, but keeps using that frickin' ability. I'll never get to out damage it. Takes 2 hits just to stop doing that attack. Jesus, now it's up to full HP. I believe it does it on purpose, though. I know what I can do. Let's see. Speed up. Power up. There we go. Now I can do a little bit more damage. For at least a turn. I can imagine how angry you are at me, but I never forgot about you, even for a moment. Don't lie to me. It's not a lie, I visited him so many times to take you with me, but every time he just kicked me out. What? My mother was thinking about me? You have the same name as the goddess of Mill. She is pure and loved by everybody. I named you that because I was my wish for you. Ah, it hurts. Back to standard. Let's go ahead and send a power down its way. In order to end the fight, you actually have to click the forgive, or else you're just kind of in a loop of it just perpetually healing itself, I think. So, Gates of Heaven, new magic. Mother, I was wrong. Is that Rose down there in the corner? The powerful heartbeat. She was just standing there. She was just on screen for it to be shown in this format. That's funny. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Acquired downburst. Well, at least we're done with that nonsense. What is this? We gotta go forward anyway. Oh, it's a rainbow bird. Let me see what kills the rainbow birds. Let me see here. Alright, so it's just one of the standard things. Hit it 4 times. We'll use the Sig Stone on it. See if I can get lucky and get some free XP here. Nope.
Die.
I just use an item, just a magic item, just to see if it does any magic. Alright, then yeah. I don't think I have, I don't know what the roll for the damage is on it.
Die.
So I know there is a way to kill it, but maybe I just don't have the way to do that.
Take that, Hex Hammer.
Hex Hammer. Cannot move. Let's see. Go ahead and use the Psych Bomb. Just to have some fun. Just as I thought.
Die.
So apparently, at least looking up the stuff I never bothered to look into as a kid, the rainbow bird's highly susceptible to confusion and can be easily damaged with an item that Hashel gets in this section of the game. There are people. What's going on? Why are people living in the moon? I still don't know, but you'll feel pain. It's certain this is not just an illusion. This world is reality. Indeed, I've never visited the moon before, but I cannot help but feel I know this place. People's faces, clothing, it's not a mistake. This is a building in Serdio. I have traveled all over Endiness, and they have typical Serdian faces. Look at the girl over there. Look, Ceridian, no, she is not. Cannot be. Disappeared. It looks like that is reality here, too. Alright, let's do a quick stay at the hotel. Let's go ahead and go over to the item shop. See what they have to offer here. I know I can sell some crap that I don't need. Fairy sword, nah, I don't need it. Attack badge, nah, I don't need it. Rainbow dress, don't need it. Spirit cloak, don't need it. D-stone amulet, don't need it. Ego bell, don't need it. And bravery amulet, don't need. Items. Let's see, I don't really need a lot of this crap. So I would rather sell some of the items I know I'm not going to use. And stock up on items I know I will. I keep a few magic items on me, but nothing special. Alright, let's buy some healing breezes. Hiccup, I am the son of the most wealthy house in this town. Come on, I'll treat you to some spirits. Well, don't worry about money, it's on me. You are a Dran, aren't you? Indeed. Do you know him? Yes. If he is my old acquaintance, this must be Bale 20 years ago. What? Man at the item shop. Yes, let's buy something. We need some good weapon equipment. Becomes inversely or powerful inversely to HP. Does that mean the lower HP you have, the better, or the higher? Sure, why not? Let's see. You have the therapy ring that you need to equip. You have the Gigantos ring on. And you have the Phantom Shield on. Alright, yeah, I'll leave that as is. Unfortunately, not much of a modification that can be made. And I think now will be a good stopping point for today. We're about to breach the hour mark, and that's usually where I like to end. So, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying, and stay tuned for the final episodes. Till then, guys, bye-bye.